Coach Andrassy right there down to the last match tonight. Yeah, man, I mean, you battled, right?
Yep.
You guys are getting better.
We're getting better. We still had 7 freshmen. We had 6 freshmen, 2 sophomores in our lineup. It's just we're just young. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. We're just young. We don't have a lot of experience. Physically we need to get stronger. It's our 4th match that we've went 5-5 and lost because we have a lot of backups and things like that. We still haven't wrestled with our full lineup this year because of injuries. It's frustrating, but at the same sense, I thought our guys did a really good job of cheering for each other. The little things that you go to places and they're just sitting on the bench. Everyone was cheering for each other. They were into the match, which is important. Trying to get guys through matches. And like at the end of the day, we battled. We did battle, and we're getting better. It's just it's a process. There's no doubt that it's a process.
Well, this is tough.
It is tough.
It's like so tough. It's like crazy. Like watching your 25. He's like underneath. The guy's twisting his knee. It's hard. The guy gets him rolling on him, and
this kid's never placed in the state tournament in Ohio, and he's a great kid to have in our room. He does everything you ask him to do. He shouldn't be out there yet. He was a 112 or 103 pound rank in high school.
Really? Like 106, huh? Little guy.
Yeah, 106 in
high
school.
Guy.
Tiny guy. He's still tiny. He's a freshman, and our other guy got hurt.
Fights. They're fighting. They're trying. They're doing their best.
Doing everything he can. Yep.
Looking at this thing, I had the West Point guy on last night. The associate head coach Scott Green. The competitive tears that are going to start to come out of this NIL stuff, this collectives, this paying them, treating them like employee, dude, it's nuts.
It's already.
Is there going to, or how many tiers is there going to be with Division I wrestling?
I think they're all going to be in Division I, but as far as the teams that we're going to be able to compete against will be probably teams like the MAC, and like I said, it's going to be real interesting to see what our administration does. And like I said last time we talked, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I fight for Kent State wrestling, and I've been here a long time, and I'm going to do all the battles that I have to battle to make sure that when my time does come, that the program just doesn't get pushed away and turned into a varsity sport, which I think anybody at the MAC level should be concerned about. It'd be like a club, is what I'm saying.
You don't want to be a club. You want to remain.
Well,
varsity.
it will be like I think what they're going to do. A lot of programs are going to take away scholarships, and they're going to offer programs, and they're going to be Division I programs, but they're not going to be scholarships. So they're going to be like a Division III school almost.
Fund them how you want to fund them type deal.
Yep.
Wild West. Okay. You got guys that can wrestle in the NCAAs. I think multiple.
I think we got a few guys that can get
your heavyweight, Ken.
Our heavyweight's a freshman. He's getting better and better. I think he's
15 and 5, he told me.
Yeah, so he's doing, he's getting better. He's a guy that in 2 years I think he'll be really good. I think that our 49 pounder leads the country in pins right now. That's a backup. So Billy hurt himself Billy Meisner hurt himself at the Franklin Marshall. I'm hoping to get him back next week. He's one of those guys that doesn't cut a lot of weight to make 49. He's not a 57. He's just too small. Even that guy was bigger than him, and he struggles cutting weight to get to 41. And Jordan's there, so it's like he's just a backup right now. I think he's a guy that next year we try to get down to 41. We have a conversation with him, and he knows how to wrestle. Like he does a lot of things that you can't teach. Yeah, he does a lot of things that I can't teach. We need to now teach him stuff, and he's hard to handle.
Your PA guys are really good on the mat. Shocker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How about Miller tonight? Wins with the riding point, and just rides the guy
He's
out.
from Florida, but yeah, he's
from Florida, but I'm saying he can ride.
Yeah, he can ride. And
that guy's good.
He's won a few matches like that where he just rides and gets back points, and he looks like he's in weird positions, but he's really comfortable there. And he's, like I said, he's getting better and better, and he's a guy that couldn't start at Pittsburgh. He was actually like the 4th string guy and came here, and he's starting for us, and he's doing a pretty good job. Beat a ranked guy this year. And like I said, he has his moments where you can, he's only a sophomore as well, so he has his moments where you can see that he just isn't at that level yet, but he's always working to get there. He's a guy that works pretty hard.
Well, Coach, I was impressed with the efforts, and I was impressed with the hustle.
It's the best effort I think we've had all year, which I think
looks pretty good. Looked pretty good to me. You fought against Purdue hard. They could have 10-0'd you.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have 10-0'd you. You won 7-3. I'd say that's a moral victory.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, comparatively, but getting the guys back into this, and you're in this limbo right now. We don't know if you're coming back next year. You can retire. You don't need to be here anymore.
I'm planning on coming back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my plan. I want to make it through Cleveland National. That's always been my plan.
2026.
Which is next year.
Okay.
So my plan's always been to get to the Cleveland Nationals and go from there. But like I said, you never know what's going to happen. That's all.
All right, Coach. I'll let you off the hook. I know you got to go out, shake some hands, kiss some babies.
We had some girls wrestling today.
Yeah, what'd you think? Talk about that a little bit. Could they add girls wrestling here?
A year ago, at this point, I thought it would have been announced. It would have been added. And I think that, at this point, I'm 52. I have a hard time. I do things on the map, but I'm not able to wrestle every day with my guys. I think originally when this all started to come about, it would be like I'd be like I'd oversee both programs, and I'd be able to do that for a few more years because I really do enjoy working. I enjoy being. I feel bad because I'm not able to be on the mat. As you get older, I got one fake hip. I need another fake hip, and there's only so much I can do as far as in the room. I think I'm really good at the administrative stuff. I think that if you had women, I can kind of be the person that oversees it. Kind of like he's a coach at Purdue. He's a bigger guy. Isn't he the guy down?
Tom Erickson?
Isn't he down at like a program doing?
Oh no, Mark Cody does it at Presbyterian.
Yeah, he's like he oversees.
Okay,
both
so
programs.
hold on. Let's just talk about this. Breaking news, literally in the last 24 hours, it was added. Women's wrestling was added as the 91st NCAA-sponsored sport with a championship.
Our president was here watching all the girls wrestle.
So there you go, right? So I think now this is a smart move by your part. I just want you to know that.
Well,
highly intelligent move.
We've been talking about it, and my biggest thing is let's do it. Let's not wait another year and all these other schools do it first, especially in the state of Ohio. I talked to I think Olentanning Orange is ranked number 1. Marysville is ranked number 2. There's girls that are nationally ranked that could be at Kent State next year if we had a program. Yeah. We're going to wait, and I think we need to do it. We need to get things going. But with everything else that's going on with the NCAA, I don't see them doing anything anytime soon right now. It's one of those things where after everything gets settled where we're at, if we're opting in, opting out, I think at that point we'll know what we're doing with women's wrestling. But a year ago, before all this opt-in, opt-out stuff, I thought for sure it would have been announced that we were having Division I women's wrestling. So, I don't know where we're at with it. That's another thing, too. I think that they would like me to stay and help that, mainly for the fundraising purposes of it all, too. So.
All right, Coach. I got the Cougars walking behind you. I got to talk to them.
Oh, there you go. You got it.
They're the one. Hey, they won the dog fight tonight. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks,
Good luck.